Hello, baby. How you doing?
Hello, everyone.
Hey!
Hello. It's me.
There we go, getting it cranked up and ready to go. We got a chase. It is Mini Chase Monday. And Mikey, you tell me this is one that we missed the other day?
Yeah, I want you to try and guess which car we're following.
Let's go with the red one because that is a pretty different looking vehicle.
There you go, Creed. This is the a chase that happened in Miami-Dade. I want to say Thursday, maybe it was, maybe Wednesday. I don't know.
Ooh, that was close on the Gore Point.
We missed it. There is no audio. There's no like chopper sounds. I mean, I could put them in there. If it makes
those will work. Yeah,
yeah, it's definitely something we missed, but that's all right. We're gonna catch up with it. Get a whole roundup on this chase. I don't know what kind of vehicle that is, but it looks expensive.
Is it a Mercedes?
Maybe.
A lot of chat about pizza. Am I guessing that has something to do with the poll?
There you go, Creed. Very good, very astute, very smart. Today's poll is National Learn How to Ride a Bike Day. So today's poll question is, do you know how to ride a bike? I know Bishop does not.
He does not. I've always laughed about that. I lots of biking in the old neighborhood. Jojo?
Jojo.
That's another real close one on the Gore Point. And by the way, 5:30 East up next. Members only.
Make sure you're there for that. I am issuing a trigger warning because there is a lady we're going to watch that I swear to God, each and every one of us will hate her by the end of the show.
Will we have back main channel by Friday?
Yes.
Allegedly. Okay.
Yes.
Might want to issue a trigger warning for that as well. We might be doing a little bit of a dive into an auditor that I found over the weekend on YouTube that did an audit of our police station in that tiny little town of Bath, New York that I grew up in.
Wow.
And it'd be interesting to have a little bit of a discussion about that because, you know, I hate auditors except for, well, there's a couple in our chat that I'm okay with, by the way.
Yes. It comes in different shapes and sizes, Creed. Well, man, this dude's moving.
Boy, yeah. Anybody know what kind of a vehicle this is? Because it is a different. Why are you guys talking so much about pizza? You just try to get us hungry and get.
I ordered 2 Domino's pizzas. 11:27. It is now 12:53. You're getting it, bro.
Could have been worse. You could have ordered tater tots from Domino's for some reason.
Did you call them? Maybe if you call them, they'll hurry up and get to the house.
I would definitely call on that one. Michael, great to see you.
Good to see Michael. Really quick, I wanted to thank I know we can't see these, but I saw Jules. I think she was 6 months a member, enjoying that.
Oh, there's one Spike Donuts for 5 months. Jules jumping in, thank you.
Spike Donuts, 5 months a member, and Keith with 3 months a member. Get about it.
And while we're on the Hallelujah train, let's say hello there, Michael, again. My God. Keeping the lights on.
You want to hear something really crazy? Over here in the YouTube chat, it's red. Over here in
orange.
Our feed, it's orange.
It's orange for me on both.
That's so weird. Yeah, it's like a dark red over here.
Was it better than what you ordered though? Because I've had that happen just one time, and I was like really happy that it did. I mean, if it's less, then that's.
You mean like if you get like freebies, like extra toppings or something?
Oh, sure.
Wings or
wow.
Huh. Those are always good. But also a big thank you to Christy, 6 months a member. Thank you.
And a hallelujah.
Cherry. That's Cherry and Sneeds Ferry. Also 6 months members. That's an OG for this channel. If you're 6 months a member on We Gotta Chase, You're an OG. TK dropping in 5 months a member. Everybody's noticing now Mikey's reading things, and now they're sending them like crazy.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, guys, we can't see those.
Unfortunately.
And yeah, it's the same thing. Like when you become a member, even if you just upgrade, it just says that you're a new member for us, which and we don't even know what channel. I mean, we do at this moment because we got to change. What's that? Number 3 or 4 now.
Oh,
if I had to guess, I'd say it ends with him and a gore point, but we're getting off the highway now.
He's got gore point fever, baby. He's wanting to hit one hard. Wow.
They say that you can just pop right back on a bike and ride. I don't think that's true at all. Listen, my buddy Bob and I, we used to go on the Finger Lakes Trail. We'd ride way up a hill just to come down the hill, and it was along a ravine. That's them, not us.
Yeah.
They went black, but they will come back.
Boom.
And along this ravine, if it would have went even a foot to the left, 100-foot drop. Oh, we're doing a Huey.
Oh, wow. Right.
That was close.
Wow. Right in the middle of everything.
No, we're not. We're just going to fish through there, and we're going to go back up on the highway. Are you in pain?
If so, dial 411 pain. That's 411 pain.
Why get off? You're getting right back on. It's so stupid. It makes no sense to me.
Man, going wild here.
Things pretty fast.
It really is. Somebody said it's a Mercedes, so maybe that's what it is. Because I'm not going to say no, it's not a Mercedes.
I think it is a Mercedes. Hello, Chatty. Another gore point where somebody was at the gore point. Did you see that?
Yeah. At first, I thought he was throwing out spike strips. I don't believe he was.
Thank you.
That's our two-man show we're going to start out on Broadway. Two handsome men.
Yes. We've already printed the playbill, so we have to do it.
Yeah, I will golf for 6 months a member. Meatloaf. I think people are just writing things they want me to say. Courtney, 1 month a member. Hallelujah. Amen. Thank you, Courtney. I'm kind of glad we don't see these.
It'll make you guys work for it.
I'd be working all day over here reading. Man.
Good to see Mary.
Tearing up the road. We are going to be watching something a little bit later that might be slightly disturbing, but it needs to be seen. Pineapple is disgusting on pizza. I agree.
You are all wrong. These hands, yeah, I don't get that. I love tater tots, but
there's no way they're crispy. You got to fry them things. Got to be into grease.
I'm going through a pizza oven still. I don't know. I actually, we get like extra little Caesars just because I'd rather it cold.
Certain pizzas are better cold. Some are not.
In the area that I grew up in, it's kind of a regional thing. It's square pizza, Neapolitan, I guess called. And it was a white sauce with white cheese and broccoli on top of it. It looked weird, but it was very good.
Neapolitan, like the ice cream, strawberry.
No, just thick. The party packs. We used to do a big square, thick pizza.
Hey, Mikey. Wow. 6 months a member.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Hey, I learned something today. Underneath, when somebody gives out memberships, I had it We Got a Case channel. Underneath where somebody had given out a membership, and it said just underneath it said, would you like to turn on what I don't remember the wordings, but would you like to accept gifts basically on this channel? And I just hit the little thing.
Yeah, I cannot do that. There's tons of channels I watch where people are giving out memberships. I can't turn them on no matter what. Not on my phone, not on either computer. Just like they don't want me. I'm a pariah.
It said, I'm too rich, aerodynamics Mercedes.
By the way, this was taken during a carjacking. This is not the original owner. Right. Secondhand, Creed. Watch out for the bike.
Hey.
Oof.
Hey. Well, I've heard you out doing a little taxiing today.
Taxi, you say?
Hope it went well.
I've always, as a young man, I was pulled in by Taxi Cab Confessions on HBO. And I thought for sure Brent would be here.
Brent is here. You were for surely right. The big one. Look at you guys. 50 bones. My God. Michael, Brent
is one of those top tier guys too, just like Michael. But I always thought, wow, cab drivers have the best lives. They're picking up hot women and people are doing it in the back of their cabs all the time. Little did I know that was not the case.
No, it's just that show on HBO, right?
Yeah. Most cab drivers are really rude and stinky.
Are you kind of shocked that we don't have a new show like Uber Confessions or anything, basically along the same lines? I
think so. I mean, a lot of cool stuff has to happen. And we're going to take this turn right here.
Nice and slow. Not on the ass of the. Oh, never mind. Just gonna.
We're playing it cool, Creed. Playing it cool.
Hello, Andrea. Amazon girl.
Amazon girl.
Maddie made me laugh in the group. Whoever had asked not to point any names to anybody, but it was pretty funny. Where's the chase on Saturday?
I know. I was like, yeah.
Break. Sorry, 5 days a week is enough.
Trust me. I would love to work 7 days a week, 365 days a year too. But I'm not.
Jojo, I get it.
There you
right
go.
There with you.
Hey.
Bye, Dr. Green Thumb and Thomas. I didn't know you're in Florida. Do you live in Florida, Thomas?
Thomas, did you just move there? Or are you visiting?
We've known each other so long, it feels, Thomas. We've been friends for a long time. I didn't even know you lived in Florida.
Are we parking this thing? We're parking, Creed. Are we just going to walk away?
JG, I'm a fancy MFer.
Hey, he run out of his flip-flops. He left his flip-flops behind. Oh, here we go. Wrapping it up.
Also in the news, a driver in a stolen vehicle hits high speeds on the highway trying to get away.
High speeds on the highway, Mikey.
He's a poet and didn't know it.
Yes, an update to what we just saw.
His escape route filled with several close calls, putting other drivers in danger.
Then came the foot chase, but he would
just stare at his nipples for a second while he say, Michael with another 20. Oh, my Lord. He's a cutie.
He's given this many $0.00. That many.
not yet.
0.0.
Well, it's a hot pursuit that began in Miami-Dade and was reported first on 7.
It ended at an apartment complex in Broward. 7's Alex Browning live at that complex.
Before we speak with Alex, I'd like to give another big thank you to Jeff, or retired left, to 5 bones. You guys really know how to make our
retired money. Jeff is what I call him.
I like that.
Like he's in Fort Lauderdale with the latest. Alex.
Belky's one of 2 thieves involved in this double theft, caught and cuffed. Now, detectives looking for evidence in this red G-Wagon here in...
I was going to call it G-Wagon, bro.
G-Wagon.
Winter City Bobby, 2 bones. Thank you.
No wonder it got stolen.
G-Wagon.
G-Wagon.
After another wild Wednesday ride.
This driver is driving extremely fast.
A high-speed cross-county police chase ending without incident Wednesday afternoon.
This is another pursuit that started in Dade County.
It started after someone jacked 2 cars in southwest Miami-Dade. One of them, this flashy red G-Wagon, and what's believed to be this Rolls-Royce.
G-Wagon, tag of 69 Bravo.
Wait, did he get out of a Rolls Royce into a G-Wagon?
G-Wagon, 69 Bravo, Charlie.
Dante?
Was taken in a 21-foot residence along with another vehicle. Aviation is overhead.
Nate?
Marks are following at this time.
The driver spotted on 75 northbound in Broward, reaching speeds of over 100 miles per hour.
There goes somebody running.
He'd end up in East Fort Lauderdale, eventually bailing in this Sistrunk apartment complex. He'd run for it, but his sprint to freedom came up short. Deputies quick to shackle their guy.
And at a glance here, this G-Wagon looks pretty much undamaged after this high-speed chase. We're told that the owner of this car is on their way to reclaim their vehicle here. Charges pending now for that one driver. So far, investigators have not released his name. We're in Fort Lauderdale. Alex Browning, 7 News.
I mean, fingers crossed. Hopefully, it's supposed to be, allegedly.
I get excited. I believe this is Texas, Creed. We're chasing these people because we think they are smuggling folk.
Oh, all right. Joy to Peach. I said hallelujah. Oops, we rolled it.
Oh God, I hope everybody's okay. Maybe there wasn't. Maybe they weren't smuggling people then.
Laser.
There's one guy.
Okay.
Oh, is that our driver? Speaking in tongues, Creed. Oh, there's another one.
Deborah. $1 for each person that gets out of this vehicle. Deborah, thank you. 20 bones. How many is this now?
That's 3. Oh, there's 4. Oh, but he's going the other way. Oh my God, they're just taking off running now. There's too many of them to catch.
Oh, somebody just got wet.
Right.
Oh, watch the door.
This guy's got moves, Creed.
You guys are making it rain today, Michael. Thank you. My God.
Running. I mean, we're coming out of all the orifices of the car.
Look at that's a lot of
people. Wow, they're just going. They're just going for it. They're like, why not? Let's go.
They were basically walking away at that point. There's so many people out of
Spain, Creed. We're in Spain.
They have beautiful water in Spain.
That is very pretty. They also have a lot of drug smuggling, Creed.
Go from human smugglers to drug smugglers. Is that just a giant beach ramp there?
No, that's actually just a tourist beach full of people. As the authorities are chasing them. I don't know how much that is in pounds, but that sounds like a lot. 1,200 kg.
We want to do some math, maybe.
Any foreigners here?
Cooper, we'll call it 420. Thank you, buddy.
Creed, back in Wisconsin, we're chasing the 84-year-old man whose car is now burst into flames. Or he's going back in time. One of the two.
I think could have just reached the right speed. It's possible. I've seen it before. Is there a clock around?
Wow, look how tall the flames are, too, that are coming onto the road.
I wouldn't get my car too close to that.
No.
Fire!
Fire indeed.
Fire!
Oh, my
God. Are we
goodness.
still driving? What are we doing? Just burning up in the car? Or?
He's still in the car, by the way.
Oh,
he's getting out right now. Look at this, Creed. He's in the fire.
He's just standing there in the fire. Hey, by the way, sad news. Michael J. Fox says he ain't going to make it to even 80, he said.
Oh, I'm sure not. He's sick. Wow. He's just standing in the fire. That's crazy.
That bitch is hot.
We're on the looking out for somebody running from the law. We got the dogs. We're in the woods.
Well, we've smuggled drugs and we're smuggling people. What are we up to now?
Smuggling sausage.
Some like it not.
Mini Chase Monday, living up to its name.
If you run, I'm letting him go and he's going to bite you.
Well, we're buried good in that.
Oh, there he's up in the tree. Oh, my God.
He's up there pretty good. I mean,
come down and lay it right on your face.
Or we just wait for the tree to
face. If you run, he's going to bite you. Just actually.
That dog is mad.
Dog's ready to go.
Boy.
He still lets the dog go either way.
I mean, I would.
Just
Another reason why.
about it. Wow, we're bouncing and moving, Creed.
Today, Atlanta police are
Jalapeno.
So this is a very interesting case, Creed.
Yes.
This hotel is so bad
Mhm.
that they are going to close down here. It has affected the Waffle House next door.
Dick Harris. That movie I told you about with John Cena that we watched last night, it was so damn funny. They met a couple in Mexico, blah, blah, blah. There was some funny Waffle House stuff because the wedding took place in Atlanta. Just made me laugh. It's affected the Waffle House. It's so bad.
Yeah,
All right.
It's affected the Waffle House.
How bad is it?
Let's find out from shoulder pads.
down on violent crime, prostitution, and dangerous living conditions.
Sounds like my kind of hotel.
Triangle Motor Inn.
Investigators say they accomplished all three last night by shutting down just one business. It's a motel in College Park that police and health officials say is a magnet for crime. Police say many of the units are disgusting, with several of them full of mold, and some of its residents are children. Police tell our John Sherrick it's just one of.
That's not good. And by the way, Dick Harris, sorry to hear that about your cat. I know our days come at some point, and man, not looking forward to that. But
full of mold and children.
Many businesses they're targeting.
There's not even a sign out front of the business. This is Motel X, as in X-rated, rooms for adults only, on Old National Highway and I-285. But it is a place of homicide, shooting.
was that really are they just making that up?
No, they've taken. So this hotel, as you see, the trash bag covering the sign that you see here, and they've gone through and painted some of the doors and stuff purple.
Huh.
And it is literally an adult's hotel. Like, you're going to find out they have special rates and things and certain things in the room that are definitely suited for adults.
Okay. Wow.
Thefts, prostitution, police say, where some families with children even live, in dilapidated.
It looks like a lot of them know how to ride bikes.
Yeah, and there's no purple doors, so that means it's no sex going on in there.
Oh my God.
Rooms.
No, they've already had sex because they have kids now. So
yeah,
that works. Yeah.
Back along with black mold.
I mean, it's horrible because people are only here because they have to be, not because they want to be. Most of us, anyway.
Deneen Brand has lived here in her one-room rental with her 4 children for 3 years. They moved in here before, she says, the owner installed stripper poles behind the doors painted purple. The Motel X website advertising 2 hours for $20 each.
I mean, that's pretty good. $20. They got the Atlanta suite.
So they have a website? They were advertising this shit? Really?
Huh.
Okay, so $20 for 2 hours is a bargain.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bargain. And the lighting in there though is very reminiscent of a photo I seen at Iowa Golfer had posted. You sure this isn't her house? Because she's got some crazy lighting like this at her place.
I was gonna say this looks a little bit like them guys out of near Baltimore, or whatever, that go in to do the hotel rooms.
Oh my God. It's terrible.
Hey, that's a lighting effect, not like human secretion or anything, right?
Yeah, you don't think they've come in and black lighted the place, perhaps?
But I'm hoping not, because
room complete with a stripper pole, but the business is closed now. Residents still here have until April 27th to move out because of the police raid last week, along with the Fulton County Board of Health.
This hotel has been on our radar for quite a while.
College Park Police Major Lance Patterson.
Thefts, shootings, homicides, unfortunately, prostitution concerns.
The Waffle House manager next door, Roosevelt Ware, had to lock his restaurant's doors permanently and take orders for takeout only.
Oh,
He's
wow.
glad the motel is shutting down. A first step, he says, to restoring the neighborhood where he grew up to the neighborhood he remembers.
Yeah, it will shut down some of the issues, but you'll hear gunshots at least twice a week. It starts from Thursday on.
Major Patterson says this bust is meant to send a message.
Only work Thursday.
We'll continue to look at other locations in the city where similar complaints are being made, and we'll take similar action.
Have you ever
looking to reach the owner of the motel for comment? He was one of the people cited or arrested during the raid. The city of Colorado.
You ever seen a takeout only Waffle House? I mean,
no.
We've had to shut the doors, lock them up for safety.
Hold on a second.
Of the motel for comment. He was one of the people cited or arrested during the raid. The city of College.
So the owner was arrested also, which makes sense.
He probably lives there too.
I'm sure he does.
Park says they will now be making sure the owner obeys all the codes that apply to his soon-to-be vacant building.
I gotta say, if done right, though, that could be a pretty interesting business. I mean,
where it's legal, yeah, sure.
Well, I don't mean like with hookers in there and stuff, but I mean, let's be honest, people seek out hotel rooms for good times.
Yeah, maybe you're cheating on your loved one. You just wanna...
Exactly. Where do you go? You gotta go park at Walmart or whatever.
You get an hour for $10.
Good evening. A routine welfare check of a car parked on the side of I-25 in San Miguel County in January sent state police officers running for safety when a driver of a stolen truck slammed into a cruiser, then took off, spurring a high-speed chase. News 13's Natalie Wattis shows us how it ended.
Wattis?
On January 27th, 2 New Mexico State police officers pulled up to this truck parked on the shoulder of I-25. Seeing 2 passengers passed out inside, one of the officers predicts what will happen next.
The second you knock on that door, they're going to take off.
After trying to wake up the child inside,
That did sound like a child. That's kind of scary.
It's like
state police. Be a little kid talking to us in our ear.
Peace. You guys okay? Why are you guys on the side of the road?
you see the driver put the car in gear.
Watch out.
And back into the police car behind them.
God, that hit.
Taking off on a 5-minute car chase northbound on I-25, reaching speeds of over 100 miles per hour, weaving in and out of traffic before exiting the 339 off-ramp and slamming into the barrier.
That was a hard hit.
Passenger side.
Let me see your hands! Let me see your f***ing hands!
The driver, later identified as Richard Flores, was taken to the hospital.
The little kid's got a potty mouth.
The 17-year-old was not. Because of the damage to the car, he had to come out of the side window. Flores was found to have 2 active arrest warrants and is a convicted felon. In the police interview that followed, Flores admitted he and the 17-year-old drove up from Albuquerque using drugs along the way.
You guys taking anything?
How else do you go from Albuquerque?
I mean, that's usually the route you take. By the way, nice tats on his head there. Very beautiful.
Today? Or prior to driving? Fentanyl? So is that right before you start driving? Wow.
Take a flusher.
Is that what caused you to fall asleep?
In the police interview, Flores saying his passenger stole the truck they were in and that they were headed to Mora to pick up money, thousands in cash. When asked why he backed into the police car and ran,
And then so when we knocked on the window and identified ourselves, how come you took off?
Natalie Wattis, KRQE News 13.
Flores is currently being held in the San Miguel County Detention Center. That truck turned out to be stolen. Flores also had a gun inside the truck. He's facing a long list of charges that include aggravated assault on a peace officer with a deadly weapon, possession of a controlled substance, and DWI.
Thank you, Mom Squad.
Look at Jules. She's on it, man. Blow me out of the water here.
Including 2 police cars.
Excuse me for just a moment.
Oh. Welcome to Australia.
Have been rammed in a wild chase through Melbourne's north. The crime rampage began with a home invasion, meters from sleeping children, and ended when the suspect inadvertently led police to his exact position.
A crashing end to a 45-minute car chase.
They've got him down on the ground.
A stolen Ford Focus with at least one tyre on its rim.
They got him down on the ground. Oh, by the way, also, God bless George Beach. Georgia Peach, no, I'd still need the full 20. Mikey's the one that needs the 10. I'll let him take that one because he needs
$10. I was going to ask about 15 minutes, but
he only needs the hour.
After driving over stop sticks,
The car started swerving and slammed into a parked car.
the desperate driver sprinted from police in Reservoir, hid behind a van, reconsidered and ran again. 2 officers closed in. He surrendered. Witnesses say the 26-year-old from Hadfield lashed out.
He started going, crazy, saying, you effing dogs to the police, and started smacking his head against the cyclone fence. They laid him down, and then he proceeded to smack his head against the concrete footpath. Literally, I heard the head go doink, doink, doink.
They're chasing someone with a helicopter. He's behind the car there. That's the smashed car.
He's accused of earlier ramming police vehicles and another parked car in Thornbury and Preston. The Ford Focus was stolen during an aggravated burglary in Coburg overnight. Parents and their children, aged 2 and 5, were asleep when a man broke in, stole a handbag, computers and cameras, and the car. The handbag was the suspect's undoing. Inside were the mum's AirPod Pro headphones. She used her phone to track them, then police used their helicopter to track him. He is still being questioned. Paul Dowsley, 7 News.
remember, if you steal anything, throw those iPods.
Cameras captured intense video of a Minnesota state trooper fighting with a suspect on Interstate 35 near Northfield on Tuesday afternoon, and the suspect's subsequent flee and crash. The man initially refused to identify himself to the trooper, then physically fought with the trooper and was tased twice. He then made it back to his vehicle and continued northbound on the interstate.
Gosh, it almost looks like they're making out there. Did you notice that?
Are they, I believe they, back in my day, they called that necking. I believe he's
see?
behind them and kissing them on the neck. By the way, the Minnesota Creed, and this is the guy that we really enjoyed his commentary last time. So I was like, why not give him another shot?
Nice. Right? Doesn't it look that way? I mean, it looks like he's really going in there, getting in there good.
A little bit.
Almost looks like he's got his positioning so that he could get a hand down in somewhere too, you know.
Well, maybe he likes that.
Yeah. Allegedly.
Vehicle and continued northbound on the interstate. The driver reached speeds of nearly 120 miles.
No, somebody find that for us, please. We want to revisit that day. That's great.
Per hour during the pursuit.
2100 Rochester looks like
Get out the road.
Copy, I got Ryson and multiple units code.
Just over the pants stuff.
That van was really thinking about stopping. They might have.
Yep, 1033 traffic on the Rochester Main, northbound 35 from milepost 60.
Wait for that badass trucker to jump out.
Nah, he's just watching.
It's the guy who sent me and Crass to harass the waitress.
Yeah, driver field ID. Pursuing him down northbound.
Oh, he's moving. Look at that.
Northbound field ID. Has been tasered twice. Yeah, he's been tasered twice. Flight has been started.
Does that mean he drives faster now?
Maybe he's oh my god, he's really going fast.
I don't know. The traffic cams don't say anything, Jennifer.
No, it just says it's Minnesota. I mean, if you recognize the sign, maybe.
Yeah.
Ooh, this guy's dangerous as hell.
The driver reached speeds of nearly 120 miles per hour during the pursuit and eventually crashed at Interstate 35 in South Lakeville. The suspect.
Oh, he got some air. He got some air.
It's a typical American. Mikey doesn't know how to use one of them roundabouts yet, but
Oil begin by the roundabout.
Crashed at Interstate 35 in South Lakeville.
I didn't even try, but I think we did get out of the way of that pole just enough, though.
Come around way too
35
fast.
in South Lakeville. The suspect was apprehended after a short foot chase and
and by the way, Jennifer, if you're not too far, go find. I don't know about you guys, but these are laying everywhere in the South. Nobody picks those up.
Worth money.
an ambulance was requested to evaluate him for injuries.
He's going up the embankment, just got stuck.
The hell's he carrying?
He crashed. He got a bag. Somebody need help here underneath the bridge. He's running.
Oh, take
Did that dude just snipe him?
He put all of his weight right on top of him too.
Did he jump off the bridge straight onto him? That's what they do in the movies.
That guy over there, maybe
I did the biker over here on this side.
Yeah, the guy on the bike.
Underneath the bridge, he's running.
Yeah, he got it pretty good.
Whew, that was a hard hit.
Yeah, there's a badass biker over here we were watching.
648.99. I'm coming up.
It almost, I didn't want to say it, but it looked like a baby carrier.
Yeah, I don't believe it was though.
Thank God.
Dirty laundry. Maybe.
Oh, Pamela.
Hi. Better make sure you say hey to Pamela in the chat or she's going to yell at you.
On February 10th, 2023, a Monroe County Sheriff's deputy was requested by a humane officer to assist with an animal welfare check in Tomah, Wisconsin. The officer explained that he may have to seize possession of a dog and wanted the deputy to provide help if anyone became aggressive.
Now,
the deputy was familiar with the residence and its potential inhabitants.
Oh.
While en route, the deputy was also notified of a stolen vehicle complaint earlier in the day and was provided plates and description of it.
No.
As he entered the property, he noticed the
Is that Mark the Bagger? Is it really?
No.
stolen car parked in the driveway with a female standing outside it. He quickly notified dispatch of it and conducted the situation as a high-risk contact. As he gave commands, he noticed another female exit the rear passenger side and immediately recognized her as 19-year-old Savannah.
Hands out of your pockets. Now, sign up your rights so you don't trip. Hands up.
I love, obviously, these this little bunch here are some frequent flyers.
Well-known local celebs.
Nice looking trailer there.
Anybody need a tire?
Hands up. Now, Savannah, put your fucking hands up. Turn around. Turn around. Face away from me. Driver, get out.
Despite the deputy's orders, the male driver, later identified as 27-year-old Austin Lynn, kept shaking his head and refusing to get out of the vehicle.
Driver, get out of the car. Get out.
For what?
Get out of the vehicle now. Because I told you to. You're being detained. Get out. Get out of the car now. Do what I say. It'll all work out. Now get out. Savannah, put your hands up and face away now.
The deputy happened to recognize Austin based on previous booking photos and knew he had an active warrant for his arrest.
I will talk to you about it in a minute. Right now, I just need you to follow my instructions, okay?
Moments later, he did exit and was told to remain still until additional units arrived.
I will explain it to you once we get some other people here. Right now, we're going to stay just like this. We're going to stay just like
this.
Is that a TV remote in his door?
It looks like it. Why is that there? It really does look like it, though.
Universal. Where?
He likes to drive around trailer parks and just it's the Roku remote. Everybody's got an on TV from Walmart, right? On brand, or he knows how to do it.
Like this until some other people get here.
Being that the humane officer was a retired patrol sergeant from the sheriff's office, he suggested handcuffing the unknown female to help stabilize the situation. She was later identified as 39-year-old Shauna Grimsey.
No, Shauna.
We'll talk about it once some other people get here. Ma'am, with the cigarette, back up towards me now.
You dirty smoker, back up.
Ma'am, with the cigarette.
Oh, my goodness.
By the way, I hope our boy from Code Blue Cam just one time says we can't for me. I would lose my shit.
Just once.
If he ever did that. Just one time.
Back up. All the way to me.
Just keep backing up slowly.
Okay, perfect. You're doing exactly what I need you to do right now. Stop.
Really?
To your left.
That would make more sense than him driving through trailer parks, turning people's TV.
Nowhere near as fun.
Austin persisted in asking what was going on and yelling that he knew his rights.
We'll talk about it.
Oh, it won't talk.
We'll talk about it in a few minutes, okay?
When placing Shauna in the squad car, Austin went back into the driver's seat.
Bet he
We'll
did.
just have a seat on the ground next to the car. I'm fine with that. Austin, get out of the car now! Get out of the vehicle! Savannah,
The other female continued talking to Austin and appeared as if she was trying to convince him to exit the car.
It's like he yells at kids.
30-minute row is 6 heading this way. Savannah,
true.
face away from me. Start backing up towards me.
You might be a northerner.
Back up, hands up.
What's she wearing there?
They look like high-waisted panties.
Is that really proper attire with that much snow on the ground?
I mean, really depends on where you work. They are purple.
What is happening? Am I in trouble?
Face away.
Eventually, the vehicle's tires started to spin, and Austin began to flee.
Of course he did.
Austin, guys!
Vehicle's taking off.
He knows his rights.
Austin, stop! Occupant would be an Austin.
Austin out.
Am I in trouble? What an idiot.
Turn around.
Austin, stop.
What?
Detained right now.
I don't know.
Who's that in the vehicle? Austin Lynn?
I think so. I don't know. That's last name.
Okay. Let's go over here by the fence.
But what happened? Did everyone who's ammo? What's going on?
Let's stand up here. You have any weapons on you?
No.
Bigfoot. You got to call them.
Dude,
you have to call at this point.
do you understand? You've got to call. You've got to say something.
You have to call.
They're gonna. They said, "What's the problem, son?" And you're like,
Bullshit. No weapons or anything? Anything's gonna stick me, poke me, hurt me?
They're taking the dog.
they're taking the dog.
Why don't you come around this side? Is there anybody else in that vehicle?
Just Austin.
Just Austin? What's Austin's last name?
I'm not for sure exactly. I just know him as Austin. That's all I know. Like,
what's your name?
Shauna.
Shauna.
Gonna see.
I'll get you in the car here in a second. No, right now you're just detained, guys.
Excuse me for a moment. Dick Harris, am I reading that right? Cadbury Cream Egg McFlurry? Is this seriously something that you...
Is that something that's going on right now that I'm missing out?
That would be that would be my reasoning for going across the pond. Go try one of those.
I mean, can somebody check, see if we have them here?
I mean, I have no idea what a steak stack is, but that sounds pretty effing good too. But I Cadbury's Cream Egg McFlurry.
Oh,
come
on.
There's not. That sounds really good. I'm
kind of exciting. I'm not gonna lie.
Wow. Could you take a picture and put it in the Discord? Thank you.
I've got to check.
Not under arrest right now. You're just detained. So I patted you down for weapons. Are you okay if I just search you completely and make sure you don't have anything on you?
And yet in Sweden, what the? Why do they give you guys such great? We have a bunch of garbage here. Hell, I can't even get a steak, egg, and cheese bagel sandwich from the McDonald's.
Oh, they're so good now too.
I'll get it.
Paperwork. That's all I got.
Battery pack.
Let's be honest. We can't even get ice cream from our McDonald's. They're all broken. I mean, that's how bad it is here, right? It's across the pond now.
I'll leave that plugged in.
Thank you.
Okay, so you have part of a syringe there.
Yeah, I don't.
Where's the rest of it?
I don't know.
But not the bad part.
We'll go digging around. Savannah, stay over here.
The fuck. All right, Bigfoot, I think, is messing with us at this point now. Bigfoot.
By the way, if you want to purchase one of those Big Mac sauce cups, 25 cents. 25 cents.
Yeah, whatever. Like I said, they've been doing it forever.
Sorry. I got to get at the bottoms here.
I can lift up my arms a little bit.
With what we're dealing with right now, everybody involved gets handcuffed, okay? Again, you're not under arrest. You're not being charged with anything. You're not going to jail right now or anything like that. You're just detained until I get everything figured out.
Yeah, I understand that.
There's an officer on his way out here right now that is going to help us get everything figured out. Go have a seat. It's a little warmer in there. Everything on you that's
No, I have
supposed to
nothing.
poke me, hurt
I
me.
have 2 vapes in my hand, like bra in my pharmacy.
Did she get the pants down?
I'm not going to jail. I'm just sitting in the car.
The property owner soon came outside.
Did you hear him? I gotta get some pants on. No, I ain't going to jail.
I ain't going to jail. I just out here hanging out in my drawers. Her teeth also hate each other. They wouldn't even touch.
Appeared confused about everything happening.
That's Shauna Green.
Who is this?
I got Shauna and Savannah in there.
Who is Shauna?
501
How the hell did they get here?
Do you know when they turned up here?
I got no idea. I was in bed.
Did you wake up to us being here or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Momentarily, the humane officer pointed out Austin walking back down the driveway with his hands up.
What happened to the car? What, you did go get it stuck or something?
Austin's back in the Okay, Austin, I need you to turn around.
While providing him with commands, the deputy noticed assisting squad cars at the end of the driveway.
Unit coming down the driveway. We're going to have a crossfire. I'll move to the side. I'm out of handcuffs. Move up. Okay, get down on your knees for me. Get down on your knees for me. You're going to be detained.
I wanted to say very quickly, because I've only stopped this 75 times. That's a shame, but I hope that it's getting the work that it needs, because we don't have enough PT Cruisers on the road anymore.
I mean, it's a classic. You hate to see something like the end of the junkyard. By the way, Creed, we do not have the Cadbury Egg McFlurry, but right now for limited time they have the Strawberry Shortcake McFlurry. Strawberry Shortcake.
So I think that's fine, but it's nowhere near
Cadbury Egg.
Weird neat. Yeah,
You get extra eggs.
Get down on your knees for me. You're going to be detained.
Is he in Long John's?
Over driveway. Move up.
No, he's gonna hold one of the Carhartt head-to-toe things. So.
Okay, just stay just like that.
Is he in the vehicle?
They're saying that he's on his knees at the end of the driveway.
Long live the Dodge Neons.
17 to 30. Can you copy?
Well, I told you, you just do what I say. Everything would have been fine.
How many antennas they need?
I panicked. My mom shot herself in the head in front of me, and I was a kid with a gun. I'm petrified of that. Can I smoke a cigarette, please?
Nice. Thank you, Dick Harris.
Keller, why don't we use your car's cover?
Yeah.
And let's roll up. It sounds like
10-4. I need them to move up the driveway to Austin's location. He's on his knees, being compliant in the driveway, but I am out of handcuffs to detain him.
This yard is full of such great shit.
The male subject being compliant on his knees, he should move up the driveway with handcuffs.
10-4. We have to move past the suspect vehicle first. We're going to clear that, and then we'll proceed to him.
You did hear what he said about his mom, right? Blowing her head off when he was 4 or something like that. What was that? Give you? I know my rights.
My mom wouldn't buy me a Cadbury McFlurry when I was 4. Turn me to a
Responding, and if we advise, the driveway is blocked at the end by squad cars. Let's you want to roll with your car up? Sure. We'll just clear it. That way we have some time to cover here. Okay.
You work with us, we work with you. Okay? But there's going to be some officers here that want to talk to you.
That's fine. I already know I'm going to jail. I have to work. I know.
Ready, Keller? Careful with your footing.
Oh, there's the car.
Lynn, right? Okay. Honestly, I don't know what I know you have a warrant. I don't know what it's for. Just one warrant, I believe, unless you have one through probation or something like that. So then I believe you just have the Monroe County warrant. I believe so.
I do not see anybody inside the vehicle.
As Austin was trying to escape, it seemed that he sped away too fast and got himself stuck in a ditch. When he decided to go back and confront his fate.
Pause here, Keller. We'll approach and clear.
He did get us stuck in the ditch. That's great.
That's clear. Clear front.
Austin.
In the back. 7. Vehicle's clear. Break 30. We're going to approach you on foot, so watch your crossway if you're holding at gunpoint. We'll approach on this side. He's on the house side.
So what's going to happen is they're going to pull up here once they're done with the car.
They're walking down here with officers with guns drawn.
Get up front, guys. If you want to hold lethal on him, I'll have him turn away from us, and I'll go hands on. I got cuffs. I got handgun. All right, here's what I'm going to have you do. On your knees, slide and face the white vehicle behind you. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Put your hands back on top of your head and interlace your fingers. Don't move. Do you understand me?
Imagine how much easier this would have been if Austin just went with the program in the beginning.
Keep this hand on top of your head. Put this hand behind
He
your back.
sure didn't get very far.
No, he didn't. You think he was hot rodding it or just doesn't know how to drive?
I think the road's an entire sheet of ice. So
cops made it out.
All right, put your hand up. You have anything on you?
I don't even remember. Not that I know.
You got clothes on underneath this partner or what?
Sweatpants and a hoodie and a t-shirt. Yeah.
Let's walk over here and stop real quick.
Okay.
Oh, Austin, the hair.
I haven't questioned any of them yet. I haven't even told them this is about a stolen vehicle yet.
Okay.
But I'm sure
Hope
they
it's not the
appreciate
PT
that
Cruiser.
because they're both in the back of my car together. I got stuff recordings, so if they do chit chat about stuff.
You're gonna hang tight with Deputy High in here real quick, okay? You wanna have
Good
a sit on the
point.
mailbox right here? Yeah.
What? For one fucking warrant? Right, one warrant? That's what I'm understanding.
I don't know, man. I just drove.
That's all it takes.
For what? What the fuck's in Cataract?
So what's your last name?
Lynn, Lynn. Where the fuck is Cataract?
What's your first name?
Austin, AUSTIN. Where the fuck's Cataract?
North of Sparta.
What the fuck happened in Cataract?
What's going on down here?
What, down there?
Here.
And on this property?
Yeah.
I don't know. I honestly really don't know. I came here to pick someone up, take them for, the ride to go get some gel pens, and then we're about to leave, and then next thing you know, bam.
Gel pens?
You're just detained right now. You're not being charged with anything.
Have you ever needed pens so bad that you called somebody to come pick you up?
Especially not gel pens, and you're going to go in your drawers? I'm guessing they're picking up Savannah. She lives here?
I guess.
But I didn't know who it was. I just got
But we'll talk to you in a minute, though. We'll get it figured out.
Shauna, because you are in cuffs and you are in custody, I'm going to read you your rights, okay? I want you to understand.
Why am I in custody?
I'll explain that in a moment, okay? But first, let me get this squared away. Your rights. You have the right to remain silent.
I can
see that.
For him saying stolen vehicles here and you on the radio. We got 3 at gunpoint, uncooperative. I was like, of course. I just had that spidey sense right when I left the office.
I came down the driveway and I'm like, shit, that's a black car.
And the car made it all of around the first corner here, and then he crashed into the snowbank.
We crashed it?
Like, just drove off the road and just stopped. There's no damage.
No damage. Okay.
I took photos of it all the way around, so.
Yeah, okay.
After speaking with all 3 individuals.
Oh, my God.
Is that all garbage?
Oh, my God, yes. Is this where the dog lived? We came here to get the dog.
Yeah,
Come to arrest anybody. We came to pick up a dog. A dog.
Austin told the deputy that 40-year-old Amber Tappo was in the camper and had an active warrant.
Another one?
They went to the camper and were able to make verbal contact with her. She soon came outside voluntarily.
Oh, God.
He dropped the dime on her.
What a nice place.
This trailer's a rockin'. Don't come and knocking, brother.
You know what your bond is?
$500. But yeah, I was trying to figure something out. I don't know. My dad fucking got not a lot of money on his credit card, so I was trying to turn myself in.
Her shirt says mentally gone.
That's what I couldn't make out the second word. But yeah, all right, cool. Nice. Mentally gone.
Mentally gone.
But yeah, I was trying to figure something out. I don't know. My dad fucking got not a lot of money on.
Has she been in there so long that her whole body grew about 5 inches?
I mean,
shirt fit her when she first went in there.
She's a looker.
His credit card, so I was trying to turn myself in. Yeah, I know. I was trying to turn myself in on Monday. Is what I was gonna do, but
Yeah, that's her plan.
Any possibility of that being able to be posted today?
Fuck no.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say looker. I meant to say hooker. She's a hooker.
He doesn't have any money right now, and he was gonna get it from my brother Monday. But I had to talk to him anyway. So when he came to the window, I'm like, I got to talk to him. I don't know. All of a sudden, I hear, come out with your hands up or whatever. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? That Austin guy steals cars now and like flips them. So I don't know if that was a stolen car that he had. I've never seen him in that car before. So, but that's what Sean and him do. I hear everything going on outside and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm messaging. And then when you come to the window, I'm like, it's Moss. I'll talk to him. But yeah, I have a lot to talk to you about anyways. And I haven't seen you.
You haven't seen us.
No, him. Well, yeah, but I know you were here. I was here. All of a sudden, here's something about, in the driveway, and I'm like, what's going on? And
She's got an ass like Bishop, by the way.
I message saying it was something about a stolen car. No, and I didn't go yesterday. If I miss tomorrow, I'm out. That's why I didn't want to come outside. But I heard you at the window, and I'm like, fuck. I gotta talk to him.
A stolen vehicle out of
I didn't know it was stolen.
That's Mile, by the way. I know you accidentally passed it, so I'm putting that up there.
Oh my God, yes I did. What a great idea. That's next in about 30 minutes.
Hot with 2 T's, baby.
I gotta talk to him.
A stolen vehicle
I didn't know it was stolen. You know, you guys just roll up. I had a feeling you guys were gonna fucking show up, but I thought it was gonna be for her at first.
No, we came out here because of the whole dog thing. That's it. And
Dog, every time you.
The only reason
you give her a bath, she still looks
the
like
only
that.
reason I even came with was because I knew Amber had a warrant.
Yeah. She needs to fucking grow some balls and go turn herself in.
So she's on her way now.
Later on, the sheriff's office recovered drug-related items during the vehicle search.
Shocker.
One loaded syringe was located under Austin's seat, which tested positive for amphetamines. 2 more were found in the back seat, but no one was willing to take responsibility, so it couldn't be connected to anyone. Austin was charged with felony counts of vehicle fleeing, eluding an officer, possession of methamphetamine, repeater, taking vehicle without consent, party to a crime, misdemeanor counts of resisting, obstructing an officer, repeater, possession of drug paraphernalia, repeater, and theft of property, party to a crime. His cash bond was set at $750. Shauna was charged with felony counts of bail jumping, taking vehicle without consent, party to a crime, and misdemeanor theft of property, party to a crime. Shauna was released on a $1,000 signature bond. Amber was placed under arrest and transported to the jail for her failure to appear warrant. Amber's cash bond
better
was
there.
$500.
Yeah, much better.
Ultimately, the last female, Savannah, was determined not to be involved and was later released.
Go! What a story. I bet they'd be so much fun to hang out with a party with now.
Yeah, they do seem kind of cheap.
You cheap, money-grubbing bastards.
We had a poll today about learning to ride a bike day. Question was, do you know how to ride a bike? 280 votes.
Oh my God. How many likes do we have? 500?
172. 100 less likes than answered the poll question. What
Yeah,
are we
the dog.
doing?
The whole reason they went for the dog. I don't know. I guess the dog's all right.
The dog was released without incident. Over here, you guys, 87% said yes, Mikey, I can ride a bike, while 7% of you said no, baby, I can't. And 5% of you were nice enough to say join Mikey the Legend Facebook group now. I say now.
I say now.
Oh.
We got eyes on the campus there in Ohio. Why not? The Mondo Monday monorail. It's hard to say. Jojo B.
Thank you. A member now.
Brent. Michael again. Retired Jeff. Windy City. Bobby Georgia Peach. Algal Relationer. Deborah. Michael again. Cooper. Flusher with a blue. Flusher, who is a Blue Waffle lover and supporter. Don't look it up. Bomb Squad, Georgia Peach, and Chatty. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
You make me laugh, family. One of these days.
No.
Please.
That comment threw me off. So don't forget, we got members only coming up in 25 minutes. That's 25 minutes. So set your watches, your hourglasses, whatever it takes. Just get it done. Can we at least get 200 likes? Because I'll at least feel good about that. I feel like I've accomplished something today.
Don't look it up, Ryan.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. We'll see you back here. We got a jam-packed show for you. Stuff we can't watch over here because we get in trouble.
Hector, yes, we've said it like 15 times. Where have you been, Hector?
Hector, do you have us muted? These are the words that are coming out of my mouth. Hector. What have you been doing all day, Hector? Ooh.
And somebody find out if they still have a website for Motel X, please.
If so, we'll be doing a whole show on that Friday. Boy, Mom, for the caboose.
Did I lose the... No, I got it. Toy Mom, thank you.
We appreciate everybody being here today. We're going to bounce on out of here. Make sure you're back here. Keep an eye out on the community tab and look in your email so you'll know that we've gone live. Or just come back and just keep going in and out like Six does. Six happens all the time. We'll be back. We love you. Take care. Bye now.
You have the right to remain horny.
Just do what I tell you.